Hello, I wanted to come on here and show you how to make these little coasters I made for the fall season. I decided to make them because I got an idea for placemats off of another person's website, off of Kelly Barlow Creations. You might have heard of her before. She does a lot of DIY videos, and I got the idea for the placemats from her. I got a piece of felt and some leaves at Joann's, and I took my glue gun and hot glued them onto the felt. But I didn't do the pattern like she did it. I did the pattern of the leaves a little different. She did hers different, where she closed in all the gaps of the placemat, but of the felt. But I arranged my leaves a little bit different than she did. But I wanted to make some coasters to go with it because I thought it was a neat idea for the fall season. So, cause I like the fall, the color of the fall leaves, like in different states. We don't have that here in Florida, but in other states like Tennessee and Wisconsin and other states where it gets cold weather, their leaves, the trees change different colors, and I like the colors of them. So I decided to buy some leaves and some felt and make the placemats that she made. Yeah, darn glue sticking to it. But I wanted to make some coasters to go with it, so I figured I made 4 placemats like that. Started making these coasters last night, so I wanted to show you real quick how to make those. Or at least try to. I've never done it before like this. My camera on my hand, so got to bear with me on it, but I'll do the best I can. I got this yarn a while back ago from Ice Yarns. I think I did a review on it a while back, but if you're going to use coasters, for cold drinks or hot drinks or whatever, I would recommend using 100% cotton yarn instead of, mixed yarn like this, because it absorbs, moisture better than, other yarns do. But if you're just going to use them for show, just for decoration, then it doesn't really matter if you use acrylic or cotton yarn, or any kind of yarn for that matter. But this yarn is 38% cotton, 44% acrylic, and 18% polymate, and the color is gold green Orion. And it's one that I got off of Ice Yarns because I love their yarns. They got all different kinds of yarns. I haven't gotten yarn from them for a long time yet now, but I will again one day. I still haven't used up all the other yarn I got, so I'll use up my yarn first, and then I'll probably get more later on. But I'll show you how to make these real quick. How I made this one anyway. I'm going to make 4 of them to go with my placemats. So I use a bigger hook because I know that the smaller yarns, it doesn't say on here, I don't think. It says the hook size. But usually for, real thin yarns like this, they recommend to use usually a 4mm hook. But I'm not good with those small hooks, so I use a bigger one. You can use whatever ones that are comfortable for you to use, but I'm using a 6mm with this one. With these, because I'm not used to those small hooks. I just cannot, for some reason, work with those small hooks. But you make the slip knot. Well, let me show you how to make the slip knot. How I do it anyway. I wrap the yarn around my finger twice, and then I take this piece that's behind here and pull it over that off my finger, and then put my hook in there, and then just pull it up, and then you got a slip knot. That's how I do it. I know a lot of people have different ways of making them, but that's how I do it. And then you chain 4. I'm trying to look through my phone at the same time I'm doing this. That's hard. 2, 3, chain 4, like that. And then what I do is, you can either do the magic circle too. A lot of people use that magic circle, but I'm not good with that, so I just do it this way. But either way, it's whatever's comfortable for you. And then oh Lord, let me start that over again. I messed that up. Then you go to the first loop you made, and put your hook through it, and then grab your yarn, and then pull it through this loop, and then chain 1. And then I do double crochets through the loop until I get to till it closes up, till it gets to the end of it. I don't really count them. I just get it till it looks even, till I get to the end of till I get enough where I can close it where it looks right, till I get a full circle, and then I don't usually count them. I know a lot of people do, but me, I just do it till until it, excuse me, until it forms a full circle, and then I start doing the coaster. So I just put a few of them in here. I don't really count them. I know a lot of people do, but me, I just do it a little bit different. I know everybody has their ways of doing it, but me, I just do it until it makes a full circle, and then I just close it up and start making the coaster with double crochets just to make a circle. Just keep going round and round in circles until it gets big enough, and then I tie it off. But I'll show you how I do it. It's hard to look through my phone and do this too, so bear with me. It's the first time I've done it like this, so I'm trying. I know I've had people ask me before, why don't you show people how to make things? And I'm like, well, I said, I guess I could start doing that. So I'm going to start showing you how to make the things that I make, that are my patterns. And, ones that ain't my pattern, I don't feel comfortable doing that with, because I don't want to share somebody else's pattern. I don't think that's right, without their permission anyway. I don't like to do that. If it's not one that I have myself, I don't like to use somebody else's pattern. So that's why with some things I don't show how to make them, because they're not my pattern. But ones that are, I will show you how to make what I'm making. So I just keep doing this until I get a full circle. I don't really count them. Because sometimes, I don't know, it throws me off sometimes. Some people are different, but me, it just kind of throws me off, because sometimes I'll look at it and it won't look right, and then I'll put more stitches in it, and it just, for some reason, sometimes it just doesn't seem right, so I just don't count them. I just put enough in there to make a full circle to where it looks normal like this. Well, that looks normal, so I'll just close it up and then start making the thing. If I can get my hook back in there. Oops, let me start that over again. And when you get down to the end of it, when you're ready to start making it, you just do a slip stitch into your first double crochet, and then chain one, and then put 2 double crochets in the first stitch that you just slip stitched into, which is the way I do it, because that's how it grows bigger. You put 2 double crochets in there, and then just keep going around like that with 2 double crochets as it grows until it gets bigger, or as big as you want it. Oops. That's how I do it anyway. I can get my hook in this stitch here. Oops. I was getting all tangled up. It's hard looking through my phone doing this, but I'm trying so I can show you how to do this. But this is how I do it. I do the double crochets, 2 double crochets in each stitch until I get it the size I want. I just keep working in rounds. Keep working in circles until I get back to here, to the beginning of it, and then I slip stitch into the first double crochet and keep going round and round until I get it the size I want it. So to the size that one is anyway. My other one that I made 2 of them already, but I gotta make, this is my 3rd one. I put 2 in there. No, I didn't put 2 in that one. Shoot, I'm messing myself up. Oh God, I gotta put 2 in there to make it bigger. That's how I do it anyways. Oh man. Okay. It's just hard looking through my phone trying to do this. I've never done that before, so I was like, man, I see where people are coming from, and I see them do videos, and they're trying to look through their phone at the same time they're crocheting. Now I see that it's kind of difficult to do, but I'm doing the best I can. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to keep my hands close enough where you can see. You just put 2 double crochets in each stitch until you get around back to here. And then you slip stitch into that double crochet, the first one that you made when you started that row. And then just keep going around in circles. Oh lordy, I don't want to make this a 20-year video, 20-hour video. I just want to kind of give you the basic idea of how to do it. But that's how you do it. I just keep putting 2 double crochets in each stitch until I get back to the beginning, like right here, and then I'll slip stitch into that one, and then just keep going round and round in circles until I get it this size. And then I tie it off. I cut my yarn off and pull it through the loop and tie it off. But that's how I make them. If you want to try your hand at it and make them, and make the placemats, which I got the stuff for those at Joann's. I think Michael's also sells it. If you have a Michael's or a Joann's or a craft store, Hobby Lobby or something like that, where you can buy your yarn and stuff from to make the coasters and to get the placemats, because they also sell yarn too. They sell all kinds of crafting stuff at those stores. So, but that's how you do the placemats. How I did mine anyway. I hot glued the leaves that I bought, 2 packs actually. I bought the red leaves, and then I bought these leaves. I bought 2 packs because they were buy one get one free at Joann's. So, and then I got the felt, which is like I think it was 98 cents a piece, something like that. Some stores might have it cheaper, but I got it there because that's the store I was at the time. So I'd say, well, I'm just gonna buy all my stuff here to make it, and then go home and make them. And also, I also had an idea that came to me last night when I was putting these together. I had an idea now. I mean, I know a lot of people come up, you know, when you get kind of inspirations. I also hot glued these leaves onto my curtain, to my, not curtain, but like a valance. I glued them onto the top of it. Let me take my camera off here and show you real quick, just to give you some ideas in case you might want to get some and do those. Move my camera around here to show you what I did last night. I hot glued some of the leaves onto my valance, which I thought they matched because this is like a creamy color. So I figured those leaves matched better than the red ones did, so I used those. But that was the idea I got as I was making my placemats. I got the idea to make, I said, well, why not? I had extra ones. I have a bunch of them left. I'll probably come up with a different idea to do with the rest of them. But if I do, I'll make another video and show you my other ideas. But I hope that this gives you some kind of crafting inspirations and helps you to get some ideas. And I hope I did good enough showing you how to make these coasters. They are cute. I like them, but you know, you can make those and for the fall season. I just love the colors. I like the different colors with the orange and the greens and all that stuff. I love fall colors. I wish I lived in a state like that where the leaves would change, but ours don't. Ours are just that green, plain old boring color. Oh, Lordy. But anyway, I hope that you were able to follow along with me a little, you know, good enough to make these coasters. They don't take very long to make. They only take a few minutes, but I'm making 4 of them to go with my placemats. But I pray that this helped you and that you could follow along with me, okay, on how to get the idea how to make the coasters. But until next time, I hope you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.